And my company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to get position in this area because this area right here has a ton of ambient light pushing through it. As you can see, we got all these windows in here. This is in my kitchen. My kitchen is very, very bright. I was trying to figure out what area in the house that I could do this demonstration in that would have a lot of ambient light in it. And this would be the area right here to do it. Because this kitchen is, like I said, my kitchen is very, very bright. Just trying to find a position and point where I can do this demonstration. Because like I said, camera's having a really tough time in here trying to adjust with all the light in the environment. We have a lot of light in here. So this is actually one of the test formulas. We had 5 of them we were displaying, we're showing off. This is actually one of them. This is, we're going to call this one Blaze. This is the one that has that funny reddish kind of color to it. I just coated it a few minutes ago over to the surface we have right here. And we're doing a demonstration in my kitchen. Like I said, my kitchen is really bright because I don't have any curtains in here whatsoever. A lot of light pushes through this area. And I'm just trying to get the camera in position here because camera's having a rough time in this environment right now. But we need this environment because every place else I looked at in the house, it was not going to work because it's too dark. Like if you look at the rest of my house, I consider that to be day. We needed more light. Especially with these being 17s. So this is the first application. I'm going to be spraying soon some plexiglass. I ordered a couple of sheets of that real thin plexiglass to do some demonstrations off of it. You're at a rough time. Looking, like I said, you can see we got a lot of light in here. And that camera, I gotta get a better camera. Oh, I'm using a whatchamacallit, a Note 10. It's not the newer model, but it's a Note 10. It's really having a rough time in here. There we go. Well, I can't stand here through the whole demonstration. My kitchen is really, really bright. I don't want to shut the blinds behind me because that's cheating. I mean, defeat the whole purpose. We got 4, we got more to go. We got 3 or 4 more needs to go. So let me see. So if I put it here, we got problems there. We got a lot of light going on in here. Let me see. All right there is good. Not too bad. Okay, what's the remote control? First. All right, so I'm going to be doing some test sheets so I can get an idea of where we need to go with this, or what we need to do with this all together. A lot of work on these screens we're going to have to be doing. These are the 17s. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring it in here because we got a lot of light in there. So much light in there, it's blinding the crap out of my camera. All right, we'll have to set it up over here. Or we can set it up here. Got plenty of light here. Some more light there. That's much better. Right there. Okay, we'll do it that. Let me go grab my chairs and stuff. I really want to do it in that room because we got tons of light in there, but the camera's in such an issue with it. It's driving me crazy. So we'll do it here. I'll grab my screen. Nuts. I can't have phone technology because I can't deal with it. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot of light kicking off in that kitchen. My kitchen, like I said, look at this room right here, and look at my kitchen. That's how bright that screen. That's how bright my kitchen is. And this is the more of that red, kind of reddish screen paint, but this is the front and rear on it. We've got it overlapping. Expand that a little bit more so we're overlapping. There we go. In the remote control. Alright, let's go to 4K demonstrations right there. Let me see. What are we going to be playing with today with this?
At 1-800-CONTACTS, we're here for people like Allison. With Express Exam, she can easily renew her prescription online. Time for a sigh of relief. Order now and save 20% on your first purchase. And don't forget to use your Flex Spending account or vision insurance benefits before they expire.
Let me pass that. Thank you. No, we don't need an account. Thank you. I constantly get that all the time. Ask because we don't have accounts set up on here, and they want to ask me over and over again. I want an account. I already have two of them already. One's going to turn to a Christian account, and the other one. Now, keep in mind, I got an important phone call coming through. If I do disconnect from here, I'll be back on later on. It's involved in a little situation, but like I said, I'll have to cut off because I have somebody going to give me a call on the next stage is when that has to be done next. It's very important to get that finished. You know. So I got some information from the investigator. We have his address. So we're still at probably about 40% done on the technology. We'll get it to 100%. We'll get there. These we're going to do a little differently. Usually when we can knock them out in about an hour. This one we're going to do a little differently. We're going to do some special coding with this stuff right here. So this is going to be a little interesting. You might even add a little sun killer in it. So, you know, I'm just going to run some tests on this one. Okay, we got a loading screen. Can we get this to run, please? Interesting. And you can see the color of that screen. It's that kind of weird looking. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on with that. It's not acting up. Okay, let's go over here and see what we get from this one over here. We'll take that one. If that's loading, that means I have to unplug the Fire Stick. Fire Sticks, like I say, get temperamental, and they do have problems sometimes. Let's disconnect the Fire Stick. Oh wait, is it loading or what is it doing? All right, we'll disconnect it, put it back in. That's all. There we go. Then we'll come over here while that's rebooting again. So this is what we're using today. All these are brand new that we already get a chance to test out. So this one right here is what we're using now. Yeah, that's it right there. This is today right now. This is one that's called Blaze. Very interesting formula, isn't it? It's weird looking, isn't it? It's really weird looking. Yeah, this is Blaze. Using now. Oh, okay. Finally. All right, let's get back to work. All right, we're back. I have a little some technical difficulties. Just a few minutes ago. Couldn't get the Fire Stick to run, and now we got the Fire Stick to run, and then I disconnected from over here. All right, so let's try this again. Oh, I'll take this demonstration right here. And just to show you it's not fitting the sizing, we are actually overlapping our screen from here to here. This is the other technology Blaze, which has, that was one of the mysteries. It now has the name Blaze. That one is now at 40% done. Like I said, we still got 1, 2, 3. We got three more to go. 3 or 4 more to go. I'm gonna take this hoodie off now. House. I'm saying, interesting. Like I said, people are worried about what we're doing. How are you going to catch up? We got already. We're advanced already on the 17s. We've already advanced by. We got the Luminous Black, which is already on there. We got the 5 in the box. We got 6 already for the Luminous already in place that are done. We already have. Let's see, the exotics have 7 or 8 already designed. Less than a month, less than a week already designed and done. We're already actually engineering. Right now, once these are done, I start working on my summer screen paints, which is we're engineering that new black we're designing that is going to be designed for outdoor projection screens, but mainly designed for inflatable screens. It's designed to expand with the screen. And that will allow you to be able to turn any white inflatable projection screen into a jet black OLED inflatable screen. And we're going to use that and test that demonstration against a Yardmaster from Elite Screens. Also, by the way, this is coated on styrofoam. If you want to know what the surface is, this is styrofoam we're using. Now, I do advise you to spray this stuff on. I use the paint roller, just want to let you know. Yeah, I went over with the paint roller. But if you want a real smoother surface to it, like a more smoother kind of surface to it when you paint it, use a paint sprayer. I rolled over for the demonstration. Just need to see how the screen is going to react. So we're going to call this the Blaze, because it's kind of the same color as fire. All right, let me see. Oh, wait, that's the channel. I've done this channel before. I'm gonna go see how much they got nurse selections. See what else they got nurse selections. Ooh, definitely want to do this one. And keep in mind, this is painted on a raggedy surface. This is one of my raggedy surfaces downstairs. But as long as I can get a chance to see the image pop up, crystal clear, see the colors are correct, that's what's what I have to see on my end. And this is, as I said before, front and rear technology. So, you know, if you want to paint this on plexiglass and make it a rear projection screen, you can do it with this technology. So it has both worlds in it, you know. And once I get my sheets of plexiglass in, We'll spray it this time, give it a much more smoother surface. Make sure I'm saying my colors are going to be coming up correctly, which I shouldn't have a problem. Like I said, all my designs come from God, whether people don't want to believe it or not. But yeah, all my ideas come from God. It's the reason why we can have 5 and 6, 7 containers of high-tech paint back there, because it all comes from God. All my ingredients, ideas, thoughts, what I dream, what I build, all comes from Him. So that's why I said when it comes to people want to try to make our product and want to be us, knock yourself out, you know. It don't bother me at the end of the day. You're no threat to me. I know where my knowledge comes from. It comes from my Lord and Savior. So, you know, looking at it right here, God's work. And at the end of the day, my customers don't have to spend $5,000 or overpriced projectors or worrying about sitting in the dark or the screen's going to wash out, all other nonsense. No ambient light controlled environments, none of that nonsense. There's your angle gain right there. Nice, beautiful colors. Remind you, the color behind this technology is red. Kind of a reddish orange. That's how I got the name Blaze. So I don't give out the names. The names come when the Lord allows me to have them. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have cheese. Did that man just say what he wouldn't get to have cheese? Yeah, I can't have cheese. I haven't had cheese, and I used to have cheese on everything. I was one of cheeseaholic, cheese on everything. And I can't have cheese now. See how white that looks on there? That is the color of that technology you're looking at right there. It's a reddish, kind of orange kind of look to it, and yet it can produce white levels. You try to do this with any other product without that coat in it, well, your screen's just going to come up with a tint of red through everything. That's amazing. Man, I wanted a pizza so bad. Can't have sauce because I'm allergic to sauce. The sauce will make me real sick. So I get the white pizza, you know, no sauce. Just basically just cheese and meat. That's pretty much it. Now I can't have cheese anymore. So what is it now? Is it considered to be a pizza now? Nah, not a pizza. Not a pizza. I'll be back. topic, because you know I do stuff off topic all the time. You ever wanted a bowl of chicken? Remember, I can't have milk anymore, so that's gone. I tried the coconut milk, it failed miserably. Anyway, you ever, for those you can have milk, you ever wanted a bowl of nothing but marshmallows? Like literally nothing but Lucky Charm marshmallows? Like the biggest fantasy of anybody's marshmallows from Lucky Charms. They just want all marshmallows. You can buy that on Amazon. That's 3 pounds of Lucky Charm marshmallows. I know it has nothing to do with the video, but just for fun, I'm gonna put the link at the bottom if you're curious and just getting into that. I did it one time before I used to have milk. I could have it. I did a bowl of nothing but marshmallows. Just put it this way. You won't blink much. Not after that one. But if you're just curious, I'll put weird stuff at the bottom for fun. If you ever want to have a bowl of nothing but marshmallows or add more marshmallows to your cereal, yeah, this will do it. And it tastes just like Lucky Charm marshmallows. Amazing. It's also good for baking. Use some bacon, fantastic for baking, for cupcakes. For cake. Alright, so tomorrow, we'll do the gamer paint tomorrow. Okay, dope. Let's see what else we got on here. They got a lot of cool nice stuff on here. Let's go to this one. Got those outside right now. That's a big bird. Man. I think today I'm going to be in probably the gamer room today. Probably so. I have to do some work in there. See how beautiful that is? I'll tell you. Like I said, at the end of the day, couldn't care less about the naysayers. I'm blessed with knowledge. You got to be humble when you're blessed with knowledge. I admit, I had some times, boy, I got a bit arrogant, man. I got arrogant a lot of stuff. But I'm trying to change that about myself. That's why I don't pay him any mind. I'm not doing any more side-by-side demonstrations. It's pointless. What for? I'm not in their category. I'm just not. My main goal is basically to develop amazing screen paints for my customers. And that's what it is. I want them to be able to see what I see every day. And eventually, by next year, we'll start getting the attention of the bigger companies. I already got a few of them have already sent me replies. And pretty soon, we'll be getting their attention pretty soon. Right now, they're just looking at me like a fish in a pond. They have no idea what we're working on. That 21 we're designing, there's a purpose for that technology. There's definitely a purpose for it. See, we're not thinking about the naysayers. We don't care about them. I got my sights on something bigger. Much, much bigger. These big companies, that's our goal right there. To be sitting up there with them at those shows and displaying technology they have never even seen before. And that's why I said I'm not going in there with a black screen or anything. I'm going to screen with the most strangest color you have ever seen. It's going to draw their attention. They might even laugh at it, which I'm hoping they do. I hope they mock it, make jokes about it. But when that projector fires up, they're going to see images like that. And they're going to try to figure out how in the world is he getting that from an outdated 720p projector and the screen is not even gray. Because that screen's red. And I get to talk about God as I do it. Yeah, fantastic. I got people maybe walk out in the middle. I mention God and leave the room like, oh goodness, he's going to talk about Jesus Christ again. I don't want to hear that. And leave. At the end of the day, the table still stays blessed. We'll just continue on. Technology keeps going. I'm going to still continue to praise his name. You know, the devil's an interesting character. I wanted to talk about more on God on camera. And the first thing he comes in and says, but don't talk about God. You talk about God, you know, people aren't going to want to listen to you. They don't want to talk to you. They're going to leave the room. I don't care. It could be nobody in the room. I'm still going to talk about God. I could be talking to an audience of nobody every single day, and I will still talk about God. I just always wonder the next day, what are we making? What new idea he's going to give me to design something? What interesting idea? I really want to get into holograms. I really do. I want to get into hologram technology. I want to start developing coding to enhance that technology. Make it lift more off the screen, give it more of a vivid detail, more depth to it. Like the gamer paint. The gamer paint has something interesting in it. It's not like any of the other paints. It's a little different. I want something that can lift the image off the screen. That's why I like the projector mapping. The projector mapping, I like that because it does. I mean, I like doing screens and stuff, but the flat screen, sometimes you want to go beyond that. You want to go farther than that. And that's why I like the mapping. The mapping allows me to take objects and just whatever I want and just throw it here and there. That's what I like about that invisible coating, because I could spray something down with that and just turn that object that I just hit into a projection screen. But I want to do something a little bit more advanced than that. I want technology that you can hit the surface and it's like the image is pushing off the screen. And that's what I'm seeing in my head. It's kind of like having a hologram without glasses, or having 3D without glasses, to make the image be to push off the screen. And for somebody says, oh, that's impossible. Well, they probably would say it was impossible that you can make a red screen stream blue, green, orange, and different colors, but we're doing it right now. Nothing's impossible. Let's go get something else. Let me see. Let's go with some TCL 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, could I possibly butcher that one? Oh no, I didn't butcher it. Usually I do butcher them pretty bad. Or she butchers them, one or the other. Yeah, at the end of the day, they can try to make myself talk trash about me, slander me. It doesn't bother me none. As long as I'm doing what he tells me to do. And in the end, it'll be taken care of. What's this up here? Ah, trash. I think I'm going to be getting everybody's orders out today. So, I might be get your orders out early. So they're going to bring my projector down today. And she's going to bring the truck with her because she has to bring the truck down to bring some of the items. I have a few items in the back of the truck. And with that, I can load everything into the back of the truck. And she can take them from there. That means your orders will be going out a lot earlier than Friday. Still going to pay the driver either way, whether she picks up the packages or not. Or I could have a spillover and then she can take those packages too. But either way, I still pay her regardless. Let's try some bright colors on here. Oh, we got to do the color change on here too. The certified stream. sample sheets here. These are the, well, I'm collecting a whole lot of these. They're certified screens. Anybody who's called themselves testing screen paint should have this many certified screens in their possession. Because at the end of the day, you should test it against everything you can get your hands on. That's the fun part. Color red. That's the fun part. You should be testing it against everything you can get your hands on. Throwing it against everything you possibly can. Not babying it. Not sticking it into a dark environment. None of that nonsense. I got every kind of sample sheet you can name over here. Look at these. You're supposed to have these on hand all the time. Now we even got that modern silver paint. One guy was talking about, oh, do a demo. We've done that demonstration already. You're late. You got to go in and check the demonstration. You're way late on that one. But if you believe that, for some strange reason, that a screen paint that we make is green, as a matter of fact, I'll give you a bit of a challenge here. Go get yourself some green paint, mix some of that modern silver in it, and do the same demonstration we did. And keep in mind, you're going to have to produce the same color green we just displayed on the screen and show that demonstration in multiple colors using different high-performance sample sheets and see what you come up with. I guarantee it won't be the same. I'm pretty sure they tried it already. I wouldn't put it past them. I think when we started doing the different color screens, I'm pretty sure a few of them went out and probably got some red paint or some blue paint or whatever, trying to do the same thing, and came back with the results of everything in the screen coming up red, because if that was the case, they would have showed the demonstration already. Did it, you saw the demonstration already. What they'll do is they'll probably try to do the demonstration and do the LG gas demonstration, get all the colors to blend in. No, you gotta do solid colors. Got to show the difference between which one is which. Which one is this one right here? Okay, Alex. Here we go. Right. They don't want to do any of these demonstrations at all, period. Nope. They don't have any sample sheets. These ones they stay away from. Out of the door, 40% done. Keep in mind the screen we have upstairs, which had the ability to be able to produce a white level next to a white elite screen that we had upstairs, 135, and that screen was dark and was able to produce white levels that high. And that screen's still at 30%. 30. What else do we have up here we can play around with? We have a Dark Star 9 up here somewhere. Where's the Dark Star 9? Dark Star 9, Dark Star 9, Dark Star 9. What's the Dark Star 9? We got a, oh, we got a Dark Star 9 right here. Dark Star 9 right here. Now notice when I'm grabbing these sample sheets, I'm not grabbing screens that are going to blend well with my screen. I'm grabbing anything. Grabbing anything and throwing it up here. Are we cooking on that one? We are going to cook it on this one. Let's bring this up a little closer. You good on that one? Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. All right. The first thing we're going to do is I like to display my white levels first. So let's get in there and get the white levels first. We have screen paint developed yesterday, or day before yesterday, at 40% done. Going against 2 certifieds and 1 silver metallic or whatever stuff that is. The modern master, okay? Color white.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, now we're displaying white. Already a bad sign from the door. Color red.
Getting that from YouTube.
Nope, not color red. Color red, color red. Color red.
Getting that from YouTube.
I like that. Color red, Power red. There's red right there popping up. This is the demonstrations you have to do. This is the reason why we get these people that don't like us, because we raise the bar. That means they have to do these demonstrations too. And if you don't do the demonstrations, there's nothing wrong. It's the fact that just don't compare yourself to me, or say you can do the same thing as me if you're not doing the same thing I'm doing in the demonstration right now. Color blue.
Getting that from YouTube.
There's the color blue. See, we got some colors out here we can play around with. Oh, here we go. Got a blank green screen. There's green. And keep in mind, the paint we displayed in that container is red. It's a reddish orange. And it's producing green right now. Let's go with, come out of here. Let's put a nice little color display. We'll put a little pink in. Is that pink? I think that's pink. There we go. So that's showing out the screen's 100% color coding technology capabilities. At 40%. Let's come out of here. What we got going up top? Let's grab some multicolors. If we got anything here, some multicolors in it. Oh, Starfield demonstration. We can both it on right now.
If you're feeling good, you put it all out there. My man, RX Bar puts it all out there. The protein bars made from simple ingredients and no BS.
That's hilarious. Starfield demonstration displayed. Let's put up color bright yellow.
Getting that from YouTube.
Bring up some yellow. Interesting. Screen's red, or orange is red, or burnt red, or whatever you want to call it, and it's bringing up yellow. Color gray.
Getting that from YouTube.
Gray screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Dark gray. Light gray. Orange screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Sony 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Sony 4K demonstrations. And there you go. That's why I show you the solid colors first, so you can see crystal clear without all the distraction. When people are showing you colors, they're showing you all these multiple colors all across the screen. They're distracting you. So that's why I show you the solid colors first, so you can see exactly how your projector sees red, how it sees blue, how it sees green, and then we bring in the colors, and now you can see it for what it is. Because at the end of the day, how does your projector see red or different colors when it displays off your screen? Are you seeing bright vivid colors, or does it look washed out? End of the day, if you're online trying to figure out how to calibrate your projector, then there's something wrong with your screen. We're going to swap out that silver for a cinema gray 5D. Right there. This is what I'm talking about. This is what you should be seeing. When they show you one sample sheet, we're going to do a sample sheet against the screen right here to see how close we come to it. And this is the only one they use on their screen right here, just this alone. It's because they're picking something that pretty much won't give the screen too much of a fight. You should be able to swap it out at will. Now you get sticky with it. There you go. Let's put this here. Take this out. Let's grab ourselves a our retire for the day. If the projector gets here, which I hope it does. What are we gonna grab here? Let's get a surface that I know that if they try to put it against a gray screen, they're gonna struggle with it like crazy. There's my remote control right in the ground. Hope that still works. Let's go with a Seymour AV 1.3. I don't see too many gray screens trying to go against that thing. It's a really good screen too. We'll put that right there. Let's put more script on this one right there. That's Seymour AV 1.3 right there. How about DMP Supernova? Let's do that one too. Let's do it. Now mind you, I've never did this test before, so we're doing all this live. You know? This is how much confidence you gotta have in your product. And you can throw any sample sheet you want against your screen and know that your screen is gonna come out on top. Let's go with DMP Supernova. There's my label right there, screen right there. Let's put that one. Oh, you can see I shaved my head today. Let's put that one right there. We got another one called, I think it's a DMP Supernova from Blade Infinity, but since you're going to try to get all of them up there, what we got over here? We got a Matinee Black. Matinee Black. Here I am calling out these names. Isn't that crazy? Names we got over here. Now they can't do that because, like I said, the problem they run into it, a screen might pop up there and might be better than their screen. That's not a bad thing. That means you need to improve your technology. That's all. That's what I went through when I was going against the Seymour AV 1.3 when I was designing silver screens. I was like, that's a very powerful screen. A little hard screen to get around. What's this right here? This is a Matinee Black. See right there in the corner where it says Matinee Black? These are made by Seymour AV. We're going to put that one right here. Now, mind you, if you're going to be doing these test demonstrations and proving you have the same thing we have, we would advise you to do every last one of them live. No pre-recording at all. You have to do them live. What else can we get here? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 certified screens right there. Right? And, this is how much confidence I have in my Lord. I can keep throwing screens up here, keep throwing screens up here. How strong is your faith? At the end of the day, where does your faith stand? My faith stands where my technology stands. Let's grab ourselves another screen. We're going to grab ourselves another DMP Supernova. There we go. We got another one right there. This should be the Blade. Okay, one's the Infinity, one's the Blade. We'll put that one right about here. 40% done. I know. If it says that 40% done one more time. Well, you know. You guys talk about how y'all can make our product and do our demonstrations. When I have customers call me up, the first thing they say is, I've checked out everybody else's stuff, but you're the only one who does demonstrations on a different level than everybody else. Why is that? This is about the color of a lot of gray screen paints out there. That right there is a cinema gray. right there by lead screens. We'll put that one right here at the bottom. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8. 8 certified screens laying up there. Now, keep in mind, if one of the screens happens to blend into my screen, that's a good thing, because that means that I got a screen equal to theirs, but mine would cost much less. So let's see. See if I got the right remote control here. This one. There we go. Put it up here. All right. Put it in a place where I can actually find it. That is amazing. Usually I never do put in places I can actually find it. So let's go back to the beginning. And all the while the screen's doing this demonstration, against the other certified screens, my screen doesn't fit in any category of any projection screen because it's kind of a reddish orange. But yet it's producing color. It's not painted on or designed on any special surface like these screens on. It's painted on a beat up piece of styrofoam in my basement that I use for demonstrations. And the cheapest screen we have on here is $800. 190 inch of this technology wouldn't even cost you anywhere near that. I'll get you close enough. There we go. This one fell off. We get the right one? No, wrong one. The color red.
Getting that from YouTube.
The color blue.
Getting that from YouTube.
Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So you have a screen paint that is, again, a reddish kind of orange. And it's producing a green level next to 8 certified projection screens. And keep in mind the tracker over it all. It's 40% done. You know, sort of that. So when you say that you can make a product, you would have to be able to do the exact same demonstration I'm doing right now. And you would have to do it live, which means any mistake, anything that comes up, there's no way to get around it. That's why I like doing the live demonstrations, because a live demonstration is an amazing challenge. I love it because when you do a pre-recording, you can go in and you can edit the video. And keep in mind, no one's going to know because it's pre-recording. You would know if this is a live demonstration. There's no way in the world for me. If I go in and edit it, you would notice it. Because you would know it by memory. Snap my hand, we're in real time. You doubted my color coding technology? You're watching a screen perform at a level that you've never seen a screen perform on before. Like I say, God's technology. It's not bragging. It's just telling you exactly how it is. You don't like my work, you don't like what I do, then you need to better yourself. You need to work harder. Stop spending your time worrying about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Because like I said, on the path you're traveling on, you will never catch up. Never. Tomorrow morning, I gotta have 3 more to replace the 3 more I have already. And then tomorrow morning, I can wake up and have 6 more to replace that. I got screen paint back there I haven't even had a chance to test. Downstairs, we got something called a shelf. There are 42 containers of untested paint sitting on there that's never been tested. Like I said, there's stuff you don't know about. There's a whole lot of things I'm working on that you don't know about. You can only hate on what you see. Isn't that an odd color for a screen? Like I said, you know, they just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'll tell you something, this video infuriates and makes them angry and upset and the whole 9 yards, and that's sad. If you're sitting there and you're angry and upset over somebody else's work, that tells a lot about yourself. If you spend all your time talking about one individual, that tells a lot about yourself. Only time I test your product, unless you tell me that your stuff is equal to mine, then I'm going to test it. And that's you or any one of these big companies that I basically do demonstrations with all the time. Black Diamond, anyone's companies came out and said, oh yeah, we're the same. Oh, heck yeah, that's a challenge for me. I'm definitely coming after you. I'm definitely going to do that demonstration side by side. It's not because I want, oh yeah, I do with the 21. I want the 21 to be one of the most best screens on the face of the planet. That's why it's taken a year to develop that stuff. You know, that's why it's taken so long. Yeah, that screen's going to be a monster. Trust me, it is going to be a monster when we get done with it. There's nothing that's going to stand against that thing when we get done with it. Yeah, we're actually customizing the gain around this technology. It is going to be insane. Now, trust me, you're talking to a person who God has blessed them with the ability to develop paints within days, within a timeline of 20 minutes. We can develop paint after paint after paint and still give them all the same demonstration, hit them with demonstration after test, and the screens will pass every single time. And now we're taking a year to develop one of them. What do you think that thing's going to turn out to be? And the beautiful thing about it is my customers will be able to afford it. And as a matter of fact, I expect for some of you who don't like me to buy my product and have in your homes, because at the end of the day, you got 2 choices. You can go out with the people who basically don't do their tests properly, and you don't know what you're getting into, and you mess with that stuff. You can deal with me because I basically do tests that nobody else will do. Or you can deal with these big companies that would charge you thousands and thousands of dollars for a screen that pretty much we just displayed right here on what we could do to one of their screens at a screen at 40% done. That speaks volumes right there. Not even the big companies can challenge us. We're already testing their technology at their best performance, their best screens they have to offer. And we're testing it on a screen at 40%. And look what it's doing already. And it's not even a traditional color at that. It's like a burgundy kind of reddish color to it. And it produces a better green or blue than a screen that's a traditional color. And it costs way less for my customers. Well, that being said, look, I got a blue screen behind you. It's a blue screen sitting there right behind you. While we're firing off the screen, we got a blue screen right over there that you watch. We do demonstrations on a fully lit environment with the dimmers all the way up. There's no ambient light control going on in that environment over there. All right, well, I'm going to wait patiently for my projector, which I pray it gets here because I really want to set it up on my new screen over here, which we got that kind of caramel kind of color screen here, caramel mustard there. So I want to get it set up on that one. But I got some colors in here today, don't I? We got a blue screen over there. Got this burgundy red screen over here. We got a caramel color screen over there. I'm telling you, if someone would have told you that, hey, look, you can have a blue or different color projection screen, somebody would have sat there and told you, you have to be out of your freaking mind. Traditional projection screens can only be shown on a traditional screen, and that has to be gray or white. Okay. All right, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I got to be back in here later on to do the unboxing. Pray, I hope my projector gets here because look, my neighbor is opening up their window to look over here. I'm pretty sure they got binoculars because I'm a strange individual. Just think about it. My lights, when I do the demonstration, I only have one neighbor come over and ask me if I was okay. Because when I do the demonstrations with the lights on, lights off, imagine you don't know me. You live across the street from me and you're watching my lights go on and off. And on and off, and on and off, and on and off, and on and off. What would you think? There you go. But they don't know I'm in here doing ambient light projection tests. I'm pulling lights on and off when I do that. But every once in a while, they'll pull their curtain up and just have a peek and say, what's he doing today? Oh, wait till the summer comes up. The giant inflatable screen. I'm going to have to use an ultra short, though. There's no anywhere I got the distance to hit that thing. Trying to get a screen that's going to be somewhere between maybe 19 feet high. I need a really big screen to coat. I need a big screen. It has to be impressive. It has to be huge. It has to be. Because I have to deal with people that are going to be using this technology outside for events and stuff like that. Of course, it's going to be all COVID safe. I said COVID safe events because I just asked them that when they were going to do events. They're going to be COVID safe events. And I have to have some really massive screens to do it. And that backyard is big enough. So I got to do some shopping and see how much I can get for a really big screen. And we got inflated. Oh, wait. I forgot about that. Speaking of the inflatable screens, hold on. We got to do something here. While we're all here. Come and play. Everything's A-okay. To a land. All right, so for those of you who've never had an inflatable projection screen, this right here is the motor to an inflatable projection screen. This is what they look like. All right, so basically the screen on the inflate your screen has a little tiny tube that comes out, connects around this. You tie it around this. There's your switch right there. There's your fan right there. And the air blows through here and blows your screen up. This will constantly stay on all the time. But I was curious to see out of the battery pack how much power will we consume. So let's do that right now while we're here. I've been running everything to this battery pack. I mean, literally everything I can get my hands on. All right, last night I was working in the basement. I like to watch TV shows when I'm in the basement. And my battery is there. I ran my phone through it, charged it in no time at all. This thing comes in so handy. All right. This thing is freaking loud as on the what. So let me see it. Now, if we go over the wattage on this, what's going to happen? It's just basically just going to not cut on. It's going to cut off if we go over the wattage. Yeah, I have about 91 because I only used it for my cell phone. I was playing my cell phone off of it. All right. Switch over here to AC. Now we're on AC power. So let's see what we got going on. All right, so I'm going to take you off the stand for a minute. All right, so if you don't know how to read these things, it's pretty easy, right? So right here, this will give you hours and minutes right here. This will give you how much battery life you have. This right here will give you your input power and your output power on how much you're using. That's all, pretty easy. All right, we're gonna turn this on. It's gonna be loud, just to let you know, loud. That's how powerful they move. So at 300, and we took peaks. 347 is how much power we're putting out. You're going to get about 3 hours, 4 minutes. So 4 minutes, 3 hours, that's what you're going to get out of it. At 90%. That's not bad. See how powerful these things are. Oh, curtains over there. So all together, you're going to get about, out of this one, if I was playing this in the backyard with just this unit by itself, I'm going to get about 3 hours out of it. So you get a few movies out of it. You get a few movies out of it. But if you got the battery pack, if I extend the battery pack onto this, I will get a couple more hours out of it. If I put the solar panel on the back of it, I can have as much power as I want. So I don't have to charge it up at all, period. I'll put the solar panel on the back of this, lay it down flat, let the sun charge it up. When it peaks at 100%, you can still use it as it's charging. So say you have it at 100%, your battery is full. You can use the solar power, bypass the battery, and that will basically go into actually charging whatever you got here. So you can still continue to charge at the same time and power from solar at the same time, which is pretty cool. This was a really good investment right here. So that's good to know. So I know the company who I bought this from. I know the screen I bought from. I'm going to buy another one because I don't know how much the power is going to take and how much it would use. But I'm going to get an extra battery pack on here on the back of this. So just have to calculate how long the movie is going to be by hours and minutes. And that's pretty much it. Now, if you get this is the EcoFlow 600, River 600. This one costs $350. If you get the Delta Forest 1300, you can get a lot out of that. Trust me, you're probably going to get about, you're going to get a good 8 hours out of that. But I won't know until I get one over here. But you're going to get that. That's the big boy. That is the big one. These right here are 600 each. Also too, this also does DC too, because there's right there for your DC if you want to plug it into your car and so forth. USBs in the front. There's actually one for high-speed USB if you want to basically go in and charge something a little faster. So you just turn this off. That takes off my connection for my AC. And you can also hook up surge protector. So you can put a surge protector up to here and you can run 10 units. You got a choice. You can run up to, I think the peak is at 1200, but you can get a little more from that. It's got something called X boost on it that gives you a little bit more push up to 1800. But I always keep it under 1200. So you can run one unit at 1200 or you can run 10 units at the same time. That's what I love about it. These things are fantastic for power outages too. And at the bottom, as I said before, there are 4 bolts at the bottom. This piece at the bottom comes off. You can disconnect that and connect another battery at the bottom. And then if you haven't seen this, if I haven't showed you, on the side of this, we got your charge port for charging it up. Right there, that is your, this is the boost right here. You hit that, that will allow you to be at a max out to 1800. And then over here, you have your connector for using for your solar panels. That's a solar panel right there. Solar panels are really easy to hook up. Yeah, I'm telling you, best investment I ever made. I'm gonna get me a couple more of these too. I love this. I never turned the flashlight on. Flashlight will not reset. Yeah. There for your power points. I love that thing so much. And if you're not sure how much power you're using, plug that into it. It'll tell you exactly how much wattage you're pushing out. All right. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here and get some rest. I gotta put my kitchen back to how I had it. I'll drag you guys in the kitchen with me. It's a weird color, ain't it? All right, with that being said, thank you for your time. I got to get out of here. Hopefully you can get your orders out today. If not, we'll have them out on Friday. Thank you all for your time, and God bless. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. It kind of